Good evening. My name is Boone Sananacone, graduate student at LaTourneau University, Masters of Systems Engineering Management. The presentation today will be Leading Strategic Innovation, busy 5431. Now, the intent of the project is to identify discovered gaps within the 6 levers of innovation in order to better provide implementation recommendations which would enhance current organizational performance and providing basic value to the customer. The role in this project is of a change agent who will conduct analyses between the voices of the customer versus organizational capabilities. This will be conducted by multiple interviews, analyses of organizational objectives, and work description of individuals within the organization. Now, the organization is a service-related organization comprising of 24 personnel with various backgrounds. Products and services rendered by said organization is mainly of incident investigation and response to conducting site visits for verification of safeguards. The organization in which it provides services is a critical business function as listed within the corporation to conduct drilling and completion of hydrocarbon and water wells. In aspects of technology innovation, the organization leverages on current processes, predominantly administrative, which provides guidelines for operations, and the inputs are of legislative interpretation to ensure that safe drilling operations can occur without delay nor infractions against state or federal law. There's a very little opportunity in this aspect of innovation due to the nature of its work. Evaluation methods. The evaluation methods is organizational evaluation of 24 personnel is listed into Figure 1. Value process, proposition, and process technology to determine gaps. So essentially, the evaluation method is just a cross comparison of organizational capabilities versus the organizational objectives. Next slide, the assessment. Assessment strategy, or the overall assessment, is as follows. 2 components that were evaluated within the 6 levers of innovation were predominantly the value proposition and the process technology. Due to the fact that the organization does not necessarily sell value to its customer, but rather delivers a business model change, would drive innovation to the areas of propositioning and process technology. The most recent innovation is the analytical data to enhance awareness of hazard identification. By using this analytical data or statistical data, we're able to better predict incidents from occurring based upon historical trends. And those trends were the previous 5 years, or mean time between incidents. It's considered innovative because our focus was merely on lagging indicators before, so count data, right, versus discrete data. In addition to why it's innovative is that the organization lacks the capability due to various backgrounds of personnel working in the organization. The new type of data is something that customers have been discussing, but never really came into fruition until recently. Recommendations associated with the analysis is aligning the functional objectives with the organization. Bottom line, to ensure that we're actually delivering value. 2, the organization can validate the true voice of the customer by conducting interviews with the customer to determine whether or not that the services they demand is within the scope capability of our current organization. The caveat to that is organizations exist because there's a customer, and that's fulfilling the demands of the customer is the only way to exist. In order to do this, there needs to be 2-way communication between what the demands of the customer are and what the service organization can provide. Should there be gaps that are determined or identified between the both of them, either one adjusts to the demand or the other builds its capability to provide the voice. Third, following the previous step is to use analytical data to continue to determine the accuracy or effectiveness of the post-implementation. This can be done by gathering count data continuous to identify the occurrences and frequency of incidents over time. And finally, the creation of an innovative mindset would be to publish success of the outcome and how they came up with the data by demonstrating success, but also the methods, processes, and technology. Successive to these overall recommendations is the ability for senior leadership to develop a data-driven mindset, and two, possibly partake in statistical analysis training. Lastly, references associated with this presentation are the following: Making Innovation Work by Davila, 2, Strategic Planning for Success by Kaufman, and Workplace Grace by Peel. This further concludes my briefing. Thank you.